Hi, so my name's Ben. I've been with Mike coming up on a year now. I went to Mike initially for a prep. He wasn't too sure whether he wanted me to prep, but we went for it anyway. And we ended up competing in October last year. We want to be on stage early 2023. The biggest challenges there are just making sure we're undeniable this time. I think last time there was a bit of false hope in my head that I'd be better than I was, and it just wasn't the result we wanted. So this time it's about making sure the muscle's there, and yeah, just coming in undeniable. We took part last year. We want medals and awards and swords and everything to go with it this year. So it's Friday morning and that is a check-in day for me. So basic metrics we cover in the mornings are blood pressure, blood glucose, body weight. We take check-in pictures. I get that all loaded up onto Mike's Google Sheets, and then he'll get a response back to me in a few hours normally. So yeah, that's basically it. So now, all that's left to do is take some pictures. So, I'll normally do that in my bedroom, if you don't mind. I've been training myself now since I was 21, so I'm 28 now. I can remember going for that first session and I didn't go back for like 3 weeks because I was in so much pain. But yeah, got back in there. I'd say I've been lifting heavy from the get-go. It was always hard training. And yeah, the rest is history. So I posted a question box on my Instagram. One question here is, what is my current training split and what is the focus? My training split is a bit confusing because it's very tailored to me, written by Mike. We train hams, delts and arms on a Monday, chest and back on a Tuesday. We then rest, then it's quads, delts and arms on the Thursday, back and hams on Friday, and push on a Saturday morning, then we'll rest and repeat again. The focus of this split, I mean, really we want to grow everywhere, but I think the main focus is really our delts and hamstrings at the minute. We really need to bring those up just to get those classic lines. Throughout your time being a client on TBF, what does Mike do differently to previous coaches? The difference with Mike is he cares. He's become more of a friend than a coach at this point. Like, I mean, you've probably seen my sheets. The detail he puts in, the care he gives. I mean, he cares more than I care, which is a big deal. So yeah, that's what Mike does differently. He's he's a friend. So another question I got was, what are the benefits of having a coach? And I think it's pretty clear. I mean, if anyone watches my progress over my Instagram, you can see the difference I've made in the year I've been with Mike. I mean, like I say, I've had previous coaches. I've tried to do it on my own. And yeah, I mean, you can get results, but having that second eye and someone that just cares about your progress, it makes a massive difference. I used to hate paying for coaches and the whole check-in process because I hated the way I looked. Now, I mean, I get excited every Friday morning because I'm excited to see what Mike's reply is and see what's coming back to me, see what the changes are for the week. So yeah, I mean, getting a coach, it helps you progress so much more. Having that knowledge is, yeah, everybody needs it. So why do I love training? I mean, Sophie is a good reason. Sophie is, what are we? British champion. Go on, add it to the list. Like, she's motivation to me. My whole circle, all my friends, everybody is into the gym, so it's like a social for me as well. I met Sophie through training, and I'd say she's even helped with my progress. She was with me throughout my prep. I'm with her through her prep. She's on stage in the universe in like 4 weeks' time. So we just bounce off each other, keep each other sane. Yeah. So we've just been for a quick coffee at my mum's cafe, Thinkins in Shepshed. Get yourself down. And now we're at Shreds Fitness Centre in Swaddling Coat, about to hit a hams, delts and arms session. Let's go. So next up for me is a glute drive. One thing we noticed on stage last year was my glutes disappeared. So a big focus this off-season is growing that booty. Yes! So we've just wrapped up the hams, delts and arm session at Shreds. Pretty decent session. Happy with the hip hinges today. Like I say, I've kind of neglected them in the past, but they are getting there now. Hopefully that correlates to a better back on stage next year. I've literally just got my check-in response back from Mike, so I'm going to watch that now and see what he's got to say. Yeah, so Mike's happy there. As suspected, he's upped food again. So we're now eating 800 carbs a week. We're gonna do that for I think the next 2 or 3 weeks before we go into a recomp phase. We'll address cycle and everything else when needed. So yeah, other than that, we're all done for the day. Thank you.